Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope everybody's well and enjoying their day. If you're here, please kind of put a like during the live and say hello in the chat so that I know that you're here, especially if you're a regular. As always, before we begin, you can join my private Patreon group by following this link. It will also be left in the comments down below of this live and also be in the description of this video. I just got back home. I'm having kind of some family time and decided to do this live once again because we did one earlier on today. And due to technical issues, I had to delete it. So there was no point leaving it up because nobody could hear anything. So, it was a good reminder to me to make sure I do lives only from home, not while I'm out and about. Anyway, the important message that I was trying to get across today was the importance of diversification. I want to talk about that today, and I want that to be the main focus of our live session. Diversifying is very important because we never know exactly what narrative is going to be the most popular narrative during the euphoria stage when many altcoins together with Bitcoin start taking off and pumping hard. We had in the first cycle when I was here, it was a lot of different utility coins with a lot of different use cases. Then in the second cycle that we just recently had when Bitcoin topped at around 69K, we had very popular narrative with meme coins, and this time around we're not quite sure what it's going to be. By the way, in the first time around also privacy coins were very popular. So it's very important to make sure that you're well diversified into different coins for different reasons. So basically make sure that you're diversifying into AI coins, gaming coins, NFT related coins, utility coins that solve different problems, DeFi coins, privacy coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I personally believe in heavy diversification because, for example, in the last cycle, when 2 out of my 9 coins, so basically my main play was composed of 9 coins, 7 of them delivered what I wanted and, pretty much roughly did what I expected them to do or delivered fantastic gains. 2 of them did not, of those coins. And what saved me and really still pumped my portfolio was diversification. So, the 2 best performers were for me, BNB and VET. BNB doing roughly 100x and VET doing roughly 80x. And the reason why I caught those moves was because I was diversified. Bitcoin only did 20x, Ethereum did 50x roughly, XRP did only roughly 20x, and other coins only did like maybe, something like 30x. Not only these are great moves, but the point I'm trying to make is the diversification gave me an 80x for VET roughly and 100x with the BNB. Therefore, diversification is important. And another thing that I want to point out, right? When I was diversifying, I was taking something into account. It was the fact that basically the market caps of these coins were significantly lower than the coins that were in the top 10, for example. So, when we talk about the titans and the great coins and that are basically solid blue chips in the crypto, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, they were always top 3. I had all of them, but it kind of made sense in my head that they're not going to pump harder than coins with smaller market caps because it's much easier to move coins with smaller market caps. So I bought VT, Doge, and BNB, and I want to point out the fact that when I was buying them on Coin Market Cap, they were all ranked at roughly like around 100th rank on Coin Market Cap by market cap, and obviously they pumped much harder than the blue chips that were in the top 10, because there's a huge difference when you inject something like 50 billion into a coin that has only like a billion market cap, or when you inject it into something like Bitcoin, right? Because let's see currently what the market cap is. As far as I'm aware, Bitcoin's market cap is somewhere around 500 billion right now. And let's, for example, take XDC that has a 700 million market cap. So XDC is ranked 47, right? So let's look at Bitcoin first. The rank of Bitcoin is number 1, of course, and it's at 520 billion. So a 50 billion injection in capital would be roughly 10% of the entire Bitcoin market cap. And it would move the price, of course, but it would move it in an insignificant way. And that being the case, that basically it requires much greater injections to move the coin, right? So there won't be any, they're like injecting basically like the point, trying to make 50 billion into Bitcoin. There won't even be a 2x. There will be just a slight move, right? Now let's talk about injecting 50 billion into, let's say XDC that has 700 million market cap, and that is ranked currently at 47. So 700 million, imagine pumping 50 billion into XDC, for example, right? That's going to several X that coin. The profits are going to be great. And it's not just about XDC, right? There's some great coins out there that you can diversify into. I personally believe, like, of course, I'm not going to give you all the gems. If you want to know the gems, join the $99 tier on my Patreon, and you're going to get access to all the gems that I have diversified into that I believe can deliver 50 to 100x coins. But I will mention that I do believe that everybody should own some. The coins that everybody should own are Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, XLM, XDC, Hbar, and QNT. And there are many other coins out there that I personally hold in my portfolio that I believe that are going to outperform blue chips for the same reason I just mentioned. And let's keep facts in our heads. Let's say factual. Once again, do not forget that the coins that outperformed in the last two cycles were once again coins that had much smaller market caps, but were like still solid projects, right? So even QNT, for example, only has a $1 billion market cap. It's ranked at number 39 right now, so 40 you could say. And imagine once again injecting like, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 50 billion into something like QNT, how well the price is going to do, right? You have to be aware of this stuff. You have to be aware of the fact that, yeah, of course, blue chips can do very well. Yes, of course, XRP can deliver great profits on pump parts. But Vicky, daddy is working, sunshine. But keep in mind that it's much easier to move mid caps and small caps, right? And yes, of course, some mid caps and small caps are going to go to zero, and only some of them are going to pump hard. You still have to be aware of the fact that if you think that investing into a blue chip is like a safer play, that's not the case, because statistically speaking, if you take into account all the blue chip alts that were, most of the blue chip alts that were in the top 100 in 2017, the majority of them, overwhelming majority of those alts, are no longer in the top 100. They've all crashed hard. A lot of them have very low trading volume, and they have been forgotten about. So a coin being a blue chip does not mean it's a good investment, right? There are several different factors that we should be taking into consideration when we're thinking about whether or not a coin is a good investment. And what makes a coin a good investment is not traditional understanding of an investment, as in like looking for a use case or a narrative. What's important is basically you have to, when you look at the use case, utility narrative, the team behind it, the community, the chart, the fractal, the percentage loss and gain, how well it's mentioned by content creators and popular names in crypto and all that. Basically, what you have to take into consideration at the end of the day is this coin going to potentially deliver great ROI or not? And you should have a lot of different reasons for why that's going to happen. And it should not only be utility use cases. Utility use cases are important in the sense that people tend to gravitate towards utility use cases because they feel safer about their investment. So that's a very important factor. It creates big communities, and communities create bigger and bigger floors. Whenever the market crashes 80 to 90 or 99%, every single time, the floor usually for any coin becomes a coin that has a big community, the floor becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. So in that sense, you have to incorporate a lot of stuff into consideration when you're thinking of buying coin. Once again, I highly suggest that you join the $99 tier. I highly suggest that you get every single coin in the $99 tier. I have done extensive research on these coins. Sometimes it would take me around a year to look into this coin, read up on it, wait for it to crash hard enough, see if it's being consistently mentioned and shilled by influencers with big names and paid groups, paid newsletters, and simple on YouTube and crypto Twitter. And only once I see that everything comes together and the coin has dropped hard enough percentage-wise, I executed and bought some with a small amount. Do not throw big amounts of money at these coins. Throw what you consider to be small amounts. And I guarantee that some of these coins are going to deliver 50 to 100x profits and deliver amazing, amazing gains. Of course, some of these coins are going to tank hard and die, but that is insignificant because the coins that do deliver 50 to 100x profits are going to far outweigh the losses. I've mentioned even on Twitter, I showed you the math. You can literally, I showed you the math where basically 7 out of 10 coins, for example, that you've diversified into can go to zero. And as long as the other do 25x, you still make amazing, insane profits, the kind of profits you don't make anywhere but in the crypto market. It all comes down at the end of the day to probabilities and math and percentages, right? Being well diversified means that basically you have more chances of catching uh, big, plays. For example, let's talk about what happened with Bitcoin maximalists in the last cycle. So if you were only sitting in BTC, Bitcoin, the maximum ROI you could have possibly made if you're a perfect human being and you bought the exact top and sold the exact, if you bought the exact bottom and sold the exact top was 2000% roughly. Let's be honest, probably nobody did that. And the select few individuals who were able to do that are very, very few in number. The overwhelming majority was not able to buy the exact bottom, sell the exact top, right? That like does not happen for the majority of market participants because statistically 80% of investors lose money. So maximum you could have made was 2000%. Now Bitcoin maximalism was basically punished because if had they, for example, diversified into 10 coins instead of just Bitcoin, let's take into account, for example, if they had diversified with equal amounts into Dogecoin that did nearly 700x, into VAT that did over 100x, into BNB that did like 120 or 130x. Those three coins alone, along with Bitcoin, out of 10 coins would mean that basically 4 coins delivered insane gains, and that's it. You made insane ROI. The other 6 coins can literally go to zero and die and do nothing, and you still made already insane amounts of money simply because you diversified. So only 4 coins you need to deliver for you to make life-changing money and retire, for example, right? Only basically 4 coins, 40% of your coins need to deliver amazing gains. Keep this in mind, right? Because there are going to be coins that are going to pump extremely well. There are going to be coins that are going to do okay. And there are going to be coins that are going to die and not do well at all and underperform. All of those coins are in our portfolios if you're diversified. But once again, if you're diversified and not just diversified in the sense that, let's say you have $10,000 in your favorite coin and just $1,000 in another coin, but if you're diversified with equal amounts in these coins, it doesn't matter for you anymore which coin delivers, right? What matters is that some of these coins delivered because you're invested with equal amounts of money without favoring one coin over another. And once they pump, your portfolio is up a lot. When this like high risk, high reward plays, like when we're talking about like tiny caps and small caps, of course you should not be investing the same amount of money that you invest into like something that has way more potential to pump, like for example, like VAT or XRP or Ethereum or Bitcoin. But you should still be investing so that you still have the potential to make a lot of money. Like me personally, I invest $500 to $3,000 per coin because I consider that to be acceptable small sums to risk. And just think about basically if you threw $3,000 into a coin, okay, let's say 3 of these coins die. What about just one coin that does 50 to 100x, right? That's it. One coin already delivered insane profits. It does not matter that the others failed. Basically, the point I'm trying to get across very much so in this live session is diversify. Give yourself options. Do not be a maximalist of any coin out there, no matter how much you like it. Do yourself a favor and start looking at other coins, especially if you've been accumulating any coin out there that you like very much for years now, and you have a lot of it. That's enough, guys. Enough is enough. You know, you accumulated a lot. Start looking into other projects. Things I'm willing to mention publicly once again, without disclosing all the coins in my portfolio. I will say that once again, I believe that having Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, XLM, XDC, QNT, and Hbar in your portfolio is a good play. But I also believe that there are many coins out there that are going to far outperform these coins. But I believe these coins is something that everybody should have in their portfolio, and I believe these coins are going to do well. And the beauty of diversification is this. Once again, you do not need all of your coins to do well. You just need some of them to do well. And the beauty of diversification with equal amounts without failing one coin over another, once again, it does not matter which coin delivers and which coin doesn't. It just matters that some coins are going to deliver and really, really pump your portfolio. Be reasonable. Look at everything with a level head. Make sure that everything that you do, you base on probabilities, maths, and the likelihood of something happening. Don't just like, for example, if you're an NFT enthusiast, don't just be in NFT related coins. Look at other stuff. Look at meme coins and utility coins. If you're a utility maximalist, don't just be a utility maximalist. Look at some NFT privacy and meme coins. Don't forget that there have been many coins out there that have zero utility, that have outperformed amazing, brilliant utility coins, and at the same time, there have been amazing, great utility coins that are far outperform meme coins. So there is no metric of understanding exactly what's going to deliver great ROI. Therefore, the best you can do is do your research and diversify with equal amounts of money to different coins with different narratives, right? Because once again, you do not know what the popular narrative is going to be. You do not know exactly which coins are going to do well. Like we mentioned earlier on today, get some gaming AI exchange coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, utility coins with different use cases. It's all important because maybe this run, when the euphoria hits, maybe this time around, utility will be the hot factor. Maybe meme coins will be the hot factor. Maybe privacy will become important in the world, so privacy coins will become a big factor. Maybe gaming will start booming in crypto, and gaming will be the hot factor. Maybe AI is going to start booming, and everything AI related is going to be pumping in terms of stock market, and there's going to be some hot product. And therefore, all AI related coins are pumping because of rumors with, I don't know, AI related to Tesla projects or Google or Apple, what have you, really, right? So you have to make sure that you cover all of these different narratives, because you can never know what's a solid play, because in speculative markets, there are no solid plays. And that's exactly what we're in right now. We're in speculative markets. We're not in traditional markets where you, for example, buy a stock or a coin in this case, and you just hold it for 20 or 10 years and you become a millionaire, right? That's not the way crypto works. The way crypto works is that you get long periods of boredom, crashing structures. You wait for massive crashes. You start buying without chasing the bottom. You start dollar cost averaging in with equal amounts. You wait, and then everything starts climbing, and then suddenly goes vertical and takes off hard before crashing very hard once again. So you make money in these bursts. And then unfortunately, when the bursts are over, well, I wouldn't say unfortunately, I think it's great because it means you can make great amounts of money. When the bursts are over and the vertical accumulation is over and euphoria stage is over, everything crashes hard once again, which is kind of great because you're able to make huge amounts of money and really increase your ROI. So basically, you can literally take what I have done, for example, roughly, you can take $10,000, turn $10,000 into roughly, let's say, $200,000 in one cycle, get out, then wait for everything to crash hard, take $200,000 and turn that $200,000 into 2, 3, 5, maybe even 10 mil, depending on, again, how your coins deliver. That's it. You're a multimillionaire, you're retired for life. So that's the beauty of crypto, the fact that it pumps hard and dumps hard. It gives us fantastic volatility and amazing ROI that cannot be replicated in any other market, right? That's the beauty of it. Trust me, if you're new to this market, right, you can ask all the OGs how painful it is to see coins pump hard while you're not part of that community and you don't have that coin in your portfolio. There are going to be coins that are going to be outperforming your favorite coin, most probably, statistically speaking. So if you're a Bitcoin maximalist, don't be a Bitcoin maximalist. Get some XRP, XDC, Ethereum, and other alts. And if you're, for example, an XRP maximalist, or I don't know, Link maximalist, make sure that you buy some Bitcoin and many other altcoins, because there are going to be coins that outperform your favorite coin. And that has been the case historically. And historically, the case has been that the top blue chips get outperformed by many alts. So just, we're here for the ROI. We're here for the gains, my friends, right? So let's make some gains. Let's increase the chances of that happening. Let's pocket some 50, 100x plays, Of course, 10 and 20 and 30x plays are also wonderful. And, some of our coins are going to do that. But you really don't want to be sitting on the sidelines when everything, excuse me, please, when everything is pumping hard. You don't want to be watching coins doing 50, 100x without your participation. It's going to make you FOMO. Very often, you're going to make silly decisions and throw in money. Turns out you bought the top. And now you're holding in while the coin is down like 95%, which is what most of these alts do after the bullish momentum has ended. So don't put yourself in that situation. If you want to be buying and diversifying, do it now. while everything is depressing, everything seems terrible, while basically coins are bleeding hard and they're down 90, 95, and 99%, depending on which altcoin we're talking about here. That's when you get in, when nobody really wants to get in and nothing exciting is happening, because you have to get in before they start moving. Once they have already moved, it's going to be too late. Once they have moved, you start selling. If you start getting in when the coins have moved, you become exit liquidity. You get dumped on by the people that bought earlier. So make sure that you buy earlier. A lot of these coins out there, right? They've already done their 50 to 100x moves. A lot of these coins are probably going to do only like 10, 20, 30x. And some of them not even that, right? So make sure that you get coins that have the potential to do not just 10, 20, 30x. Yes, those coins are also great, but make sure that you get some coins that can do 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100x, or maybe even more, right? Because yes, it's good to play with a safer plays, but it's also good to have some high risk, high reward plays, right? It's good to diversify in everything that you do in your investment strategy. It just increases your probability of really nailing some solid, great, fantastic plays. I myself am diversified into a lot of different coins with different narratives. I have exchange coins, I have privacy coins, NFT related coins, I have gaming coins, AI coins, I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and coins I've mentioned publicly many times. I have many coins with utility coins with different use cases. And I've done, and to this day, I research coins to look which more plays that I believe have huge potential to deliver I can add to the portfolio. I'm researching nonstop. I go through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of coins to find a potential gem. And when I find one, I buy it, because yes, some of these gems are going to die and go to zero. I'm going to lose money with them, but these small amounts don't matter, because the ones that do matter, the ones that deliver 50 to 100x profits, these small amounts are going to become very significant amounts, in the euphoria stage of the market, when coins start pumping hard and some of them deliver exceptional gains and some do not. Please kind of put a like while you're here, my friends. What is it, Vicky? My little cookie. All right, let's see what you're saying, my friends. We're 22 minutes in. I'm going to answer some questions and say hello to everyone. Jimmy Penny is here. He's saying, hi, Rob, patron member here. Sounds good. Thank you, Jimmy, for joining. Good to see you, brother. Ms. C888 is saying, enjoying this day. Yes, brother, I am. Hope you are too. Rafi K is saying, do you like Gala? I believe Gala is something that you can add to your portfolio without favoring over other coins. Remember that no coin out there is exceptional. I believe Gala is something you can have in your portfolio. Dom G saying, got any gems for us today? Yes, the gems that I just mentioned that I believe everybody should have in their portfolio. If you want more gems, join the $99 tier. There are plenty of them, and many of them are going to deliver exceptional gains in the euphoria stage of the cycle. International Crypto Asset Ninja saying, hey, Rob, you are back. The earlier video today got cut halfway. Welcome back. Yes, I'm sorry about that, brother. And everybody else who saw that video, once again, my apologies. It's a good reminder to me that I should not be doing lives where the connection is bad when I'm out and about. I'll be doing lives when I'm back home and the connection is stable and the Wi-Fi is good. Dareem Lindsay is saying, hey, bro, riding with you all the way. Dareem, good to see you here, brother. And absolutely, let's do this. Let's do this together. Dill Funk is saying, I'm on the verge of joining your group. I have a big question I really need help with. I understand your strategy, and I think you're excellent. Thank you for that, my friend. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep reading your message. What I really need help with tech stuff. Dilly Funk is saying, like setting stop losses, crypto wallets to use, and security, because there's a lot of fraud and people getting hacked lately. I don't know where the hell to keep stuff that's actually safe. Thanks. Dilly Funk, the truth of the matter is, no matter what tells you out there, like any crypto OG who knows and understands the tech more or less, understand how cold storage and everything that works, there is no 100% safe way, unfortunately, right? When it comes to the digital world, everything has risk. I'm not going to venture to answer security questions live, because I don't want to expose myself to potential threats. But if you're a patron member and you have any security related questions, you can always send me a DM and I'll answer everything that I can to the best of my ability. To answer your question, for example, like stop losses, trailing take profits, we're going to do that in the euphoria stage when it's time to do that. Right now, there's no point talking about it because we're not in it profit taking phase. We're not in a phase where we're going to be setting trailing take profits. When it's time, absolutely, I'll be posting just like I've done before with the market updates. I'm going to be explaining how to set trailing take profits. I'm going to be updating them nonstop where the trailing take profit is for every single coin. Just like I've done so far up to this day, I'm going to be walking every member through every single step of the market with updates and answering your questions to the best of my ability and doing the best that I can to make sure that we come out the winners in the cycle once again. Ms. C888 is saying CSPR. I think CSPR is a coin that you can diversify into, my friend. Southern Lights is saying, hi, Rob, joining you from Switzerland. Southern Lights, you're very lucky. I love Switzerland. Probably maybe the best place in the world. I grew up there and I lived there for a very long time. You know, I went since I was like 7 years old until I turned like 21. I went to school there. So all my friends are there. I consider it my home basically. And, you know, probably when I finally retire altogether and I don't have to work another day in my life and I'm basically set for life, I'm probably going to move back to Switzerland, buy myself a chalet, and just have a wonderful time. Enjoy. Stefano saying, hello, brother. Hello from Canada. What's your target for next bull QNT? Hello there, Stefano. Good to have you here. Hope you're having a great time in Canada. A lovely country. My target for QNT, I'm not going to venture to mention it here, brother, but it is on Patreon. It's one of the coins in the $99 tier. Stefano, cute scream. Thank you, my friend. Yes, Vicky's here crawling over the apartment playing with her mom. It's impossible to stop her no matter where you go. No matter if you go to the office, no matter if you go to the living room, if you go to the bedroom, you cannot hide from her. She's just all over the place. If I actually go somewhere and I lock the door, she's gonna, throw a tantrum, and I'm gonna have to open the door either way. So it's part of having a family. I'm just gonna do it here, so that she sees me. That way, she's calmer. She loves daddy and mommy. My little princess. SM is saying, I'm new and I saw your spreadsheet. What if I don't ever have a chance to enter? Should I enter now for my first entry, including BTC? No, my friend. Unfortunately, I'm very straightforward. I'm brutally honest with people. If you missed out on an entry in the Millionaire spreadsheet, you're a late market participant, and your risk of getting dumped on is significantly higher than when we're accumulating, because we're out of the accumulation zone for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, for example, because we're buying them at significantly lower prices. However, that being said, as you can probably see in the Millionaire spreadsheet, there are entries that can currently be bought and executed, and the price is roughly there. Whenever you see that the price is roughly there, execute to buy and hold. Please do not force entries if you missed out. Be patient. Yes, it means that you might not get the entries and the market will move forward without you on certain coins. Unfortunately, that's the price you pay for being a late market participant. I cannot, who would I be? I would be a hypocrite, and I would be basically a bad teacher if I told you that you should be buying coins out of the accumulation phase after they have bounced well, and some of them are up over 100%. I can't do that. I'm sorry that you're a late market participant, or if you're late to some coins. All I can say is buy the coins that are still there. I know that some of the entries are there right now. I can think of coins off the top of my head that the entries are there. My little bunny. Please go through the Millionaire spreadsheet and you'll see that there are entries that you can execute. Go ahead with those entries. Please do not force the entries that are no longer there. Cheers, brother Thomas. Thank you. I know that you're also a member. Good to see you here, brother. Enjoy seeing you here during every single time. Thank you for finding time to join. Rafik K saying, Solana is my gamble, but the potential is insane. Solana is your gamble. That's okay, my friend. Are you diversified into other coins? Are you well diversified, well balanced out with your portfolio? If you are, having a gamble is fine, my brother. Okay, SM repeating the same message. John Hickey is saying, hey, Rob, I'm late. I'm on the 1.5x. Hello, John Hickey. Good to have you here, Johnny. VD50, another member. Good morning, brother. How are you? Mr. Jack, good to see you here. It's Crypto J saying ZKEMB is the next to blow. Perhaps, brother. I don't know. I don't have either of those coins. Donatus Demivicius. I'm sorry if I didn't say your name correctly. I like your name, by the way. It's very memorable. Donatus Demivicius. Very nice. He's saying, thanks for everything you do for us. Much appreciated. Sharing your knowledge with everyone and wishing everyone to make it. Thank you, brother. That is a beautiful, wonderful message. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. So, all right, my friends. We're 30 minutes in. You know, I try to keep these 30 minutes long, but sometimes they become longer because I do enjoy talking to you. Let's sum this up. We're not forcing entries. Yes, a very important message I keep reiterating, right? Please do not force entries. We do not force entries if an entry in the million spreadsheet does not hit. The entries that have hit in the million spreadsheet and that are in the $99 tier, we hold because we bought these entries after massive crashes. We deserve them with patience and discipline. No matter how hard the market crashes, we do not get scared. We hold the wonderful entries that we bought after massive crashes. If we dollar cost average, we only dollar cost average in accordance with the million spreadsheet. We do not get scared if the market crashes. If the market crashes and Bitcoin goes simply to something like 20,000 or 18,000 or 17,000 or 15,000, doesn't matter because we already bought there. We do nothing. We'll simply hold our entries. If, however, Bitcoin goes below 15K and like below 10 or maybe even 5K, and of course, many altcoins follow and the market follows, these are called new lows. And this means that way more entries on our million spreadsheet are going to be hit, and we're going to execute entries and dollar cost average in accordance with the million spreadsheet targets. If that happens, if that doesn't happen, we do nothing and we hold our entries. We do not force entries. We'll wait for the market to mature. We'll wait for the euphoria phase to kick in. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen as soon as everybody wants it to happen, as soon as the moon boys are promising it's going to happen. It's not going to happen this year. So we're going to have to be patient. But once the euphoria stage does come, the profits are going to be wonderful and we're going to be rewarded. Patient investor will be rewarded. A diversified investor will be rewarded. The investor who follow the system will be rewarded. So the message out there, diversify, do not force entries. Be patient, my friends. Patreon members, I'll catch you on Patreon. And I'm answering all your DMs. Once again, there are thousands of members, so sometimes it might take me time to get to your DM, but I'll get to your DM, every single one of you. And if you're not on Patreon, we can always talk on Twitter and catch up on Twitter or during the YouTube lives. Thank you very much for your time. Please kind of put a like while you're here. And I wish everyone a wonderful Sunday. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.